Hello, this is Bill Scheid from the Systems Lab, and we recently got an excellent question from a student about the minimum time frame for holding trades overnight. And I think it's a great question, and it should be one, in my opinion, that each trader considers for themselves when they're thinking about what time frame do they want to trade. And at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong answer, and a lot of it comes down to who you are as a trader and what fits best for you. Of course, Van Tharp always says that we all have to trade systems that fit us individually as a trader. So I'll share with you what Jeff and I tend to feel comfortable with, both of us as individual traders, and we both kind of have the same preference, and that is we are willing to hold trades overnight if we are trading on 30 minutes or above, 30-minute bars or above. What we find is that below 30 minutes, the gap risk really increases and you get losses which are much greater than 1R. And if you think about it, the logic is pretty clear. On a smaller time frame, you're gonna have a tighter stop and you're gonna have a bigger position size. And so gaps that go against you are going to create larger losses due to that smaller I-stop and larger position size. And we can take a little look at that here. So on my charts, I've got Ethereum loaded up. This is 2-minute charts. I'm risking 1,000 per trade in the settings here, and I filtered it just from basically April through the middle of this month and this year, 2023. So what we want to do is adjust our time frame and look at the size of our largest losing trade. So the system is set up right now so we are holding trades overnight, and you can see on 2-minute charts we have a 7.2 R largest losing trade, right? We're risking 1,000, so every 1,000 is 1 R. So that's a 7.2 R loss. Let's jump up to 5 minutes and we'll see what we get here. So now we get a largest losing trade, there we go, 3.6. So we've jumped from 7 and change to 3 and change. Let's take a look at 15. We'll see what the pattern looks like for 15 there. Largest losing trade, okay, now we've gotten a little bit smaller, 2.6. Let's take a look at 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, when we look at our largest losing trade, now we're down to 1.8. So we've gone from 7R largest losing trade at 2 minutes down to 1.8 on 30 minutes. And let's keep going higher. 4 hours is one that we've looked at before. Let's take a look at 4 hours and see what we get. Largest losing trade, now we're down to 0.4 R. And let's take a look at 1 day and see what we get here. For our largest losing trade, 0.7. Yeah, so we can see that the pattern is the higher the time frame, the smaller the largest losing trade, because the gap risk is smaller relative to the size of our I-stop and our position size. So hopefully that's helpful to you. Again, there is no right or wrong here. It's not a recommendation. I'm just sharing what Jeff and I feel comfortable with. So for us, it's the 30-minute bars and above we feel comfortable with holding overnight, and anything shorter we don't feel comfortable holding overnight and close out our positions at the end of the day. Thanks for watching and happy trading.